Southern, Odyssey, ATL Kane, Brianna, sing something, baby.
I know I was built for this shit. I know that I came equipped to weather any storm. Yeah. I know that I was built for this shit. I know that I came equipped to weather any storm. So please don't start to doubt me now.
6 in the morning, I'm up before the sun. Got a fire in my belly, desire in my heart. Sitting on the edge of the bed, rubbing my scars. Realizing it's time to shoot for the stars. No longer slowing down my dreams for no one. Time to upgrade my skin for an armored one. Full belly.
All right. So what's up? Thought I'm change it up a little bit. I've been trying so hard to chase certain things and with my photography. Business is slow, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm more worried about me getting away from being myself to try to get into other avenues instead of just, doing what I do. So, and what I do is I sit around the house sometimes and I'll play with different voices, or I like to sing, and people that's close to me know that, I do rap, but I am transitioning or going to transition into singing full time. Have never took any kind of vocal lessons other than what we used to do when I was in elementary. I guess shout out to my music teacher, Miss Spears. I don't know if she's still alive, but it was a long time ago, elementary. And she used to teach us, about music, how to read music notes. And, we had to play the recorder. Yeah, the recorder. And, I hated it, but at the same time, I did finally learn how to play it, and didn't know how to read music for a little while when I was younger. And then for some reason, I got away from that, and then now, I've been, creating music for well over 10 years, but never really grasped the how to read music again, or never really just took the time, to be honest. Never really just took the time to learn again. So it's not to say that I can't learn it. It's just that I never took the time. I guess you can call me lazy. I just never really just thought about it. I was like, I'm writing, I'm recording. That's good. I'm doing my rap. But deep down, I've always wanted to sing. I've always wanted to have a longevity when it comes to music. And don't get me wrong, when it comes to real rap, there is no age you can put on it, because rapping is not just, having a hip hop beat. It's about telling a story. It's about telling, history. It's about spreading a message. So it ain't just what you see on TV. Real rap is what people do every day. What comedians used to do back in the day, and I guess you could say just storytellers. And that's kind of what I wanted to get back to. But I wanted to sing because I feel like, in some aspects I'm different. I'm not your average rapper. I'm the rapper that I don't listen to rap to get excited, to get hyped up, to get jump, get like that. For me, what gets me all hyped up and stuff is I listen to a lot of soul music. I listen to a lot of R&B, a lot of R&B, especially when it comes to like 90s R&B. I like that stuff, and that's what gets me amped up. For some reason, rap don't, even though I do rap. But you can see where I'm going with this. It's like I rap. I love rap. I love what people do with it. I love the culture of rapping. But it's much bigger than just rap. It's much bigger than really just singing. But it's just a way for me to be able to get my ideas out of my head And I feel like, you know, I can write some really great songs with the best of them and the best, you know, of the past if I just apply myself. Because everything I've ever done in life, when I put my hands on it or I put some thought behind it, I've always accomplished it. And so that's just the way I feel. But me sitting down again, I put my Fruity Loops on the back burner for a good minute and picked up the camera, started doing my photography, which I'm still doing. You know, shout out to anybody that need any portraits done, any kind of epic shots. I also do music cover shots. You know, since I am an artist, I kind of have that idea of what artists are looking for when it comes to a great photo for album cover. So if you want to hit me up, you can do that. Of course, you know, B Southern Photography. You can hit me up on Instagram at B Southern, BSUTHEN Photography. Also, you know, of course, I do my music. I do the photography. Now, you know, I'm starting to concentrate on videography, but I'm trying to put all this into a package, you know, and talking to the people closest to me. Of course, you know, talking to my wife, and I know she just wants me to put concentrate on one thing, and that's hard for a real creative, you know, person. You know, when you have so many ideas. I don't know if it makes sense, but you have so many ideas in your head that people on the outside cannot fathom how you can able to work on this, work on that, versus working on one thing or completing one thing. And for me, you know, as much as I want to be able to sit down and complete one thing, it's so hard because you have all those bubbles and you're working on all this, but you're doing all this in your head. People can't see it, so they think you know, what's wrong with you? Why are you trying to do everything? And it's not that I'm trying to do everything, it's that everything that I'm doing has a purpose. And everything that I'm doing is going to eventually link to the other thing that's going to link to the other thing that's going to link to the other thing. So with me doing my photography, that photography is going to go hand in hand with, you know, my music, you know, being able to have the photos that I need, also helping other music artists or other artists in general with my videography, being able to film, do short films, do my documentaries, eventually move on to, you know, bigger films down the line. But those are all the thoughts that I have in my head. And then when it comes to my music, you know, I love music, and I really have been influenced over all these years about, you know, music, and how it changes people, how it curves people, how it basically moves the world. Because really, honestly, I couldn't imagine a world without music. I mean, every time you turn around, people are on their phones. If they're not listening to music, they're listening to, or they're watching a music video, or they're on YouTube listening to something. But it's music related, it's audio related, it's there. And this world would not move without music. It would be silence. And I don't think a lot of us could even deal with that. Like, you know, really taking your phones away right now. If everybody had to go dark and take their phones away, how would they, you know, hold up? Shit, they probably moving around here like crackheads or some shit, you know. But yeah. But anyway, you know, it's hard for me to explain. I don't know what this video is about. Really, I just thought I'd turn the camera on, or should I say turn my phone on, and just start talking. You know, have a lot of things to get off my chest. And like I said, a lot of y'all don't know, I did walk away from my last job, and it wasn't because I didn't like it, and it wasn't I got fired or anything. It's just that it was like it was time for me to take a leap of faith. You know, I would tell everybody else to, you know, if you really believe in yourself, you know, push yourself, you know, start your own business, do that. You know, do that. And I would tell people all the time, but really, I was telling them, but I was telling them for myself, because I told myself, if I tell them enough times, I will have the courage to do it. you know, and year after year, and I've helped a lot of people, gave a lot of people ideas, and influenced them and motivated them, and that was all well and dandy. It was great, but you know, what was, you know, Sean doing? You know, and you know, every now and then here I'm doing my little stuff. You know, I'm working on my music, and I'm, you know, working, doing my photography and stuff like that a little bit. But at the same time, you know, I wasn't taking the real time out for myself. I wasn't doing what I needed to do, and that was concentrate on me, not everybody else, not somebody else, not somebody else, not anybody else, but concentrate on me. And now I'm at the point where I have the time, and I have, you know, me, myself, and I, now, and I need to figure this out. I need to figure out how to take what I love to do and make a living out of it. And don't get me wrong, you know, everybody has to pay bills. Everybody has to, you know, make a living. But there's some people out here that they operate differently from what I'm into. I'm, believe it or not, I'm not chasing the money. I can't make that more clear. It ain't about the money, because I can go get a great job right now, paying, you know, $30 an hour, $40 an hour, or $50,000, $60,000 an hour. I mean, $6,000 a year, or, you know, get a decent job and be comfortable, be happy, I guess, you know, by having that job. But it's still not security. It's not, you know, I could be gone tomorrow. I can be whatever. And then, you know, people, you know, things change. You know, you might have it good for a year or two, and then all of a sudden life hits you, something happens, the job don't want you, whatever. And I just don't want to put my life in nobody else's hands anymore, you know, other than that's what's allowed, you know, and other than, you know, paying the government their taxes and all that shit. I want to create my own revenue. I want to create growth within my life, and not just from a monetary standpoint, but just growth as a person and evolving. And, you know, what I was doing yesterday, I shouldn't be doing, you know, today. And what I was doing today, I shouldn't be doing tomorrow. You know, I should be doing something different every day. I should be evolving every day, you know, spiritually, mentally, and, you know, and physically, because, you know, I need to, you know, get myself in line and get in order and tighten up and just put everything together. But it's just a package, man. You know, and this may, you know, seem like I'm rambling, but I'm rambling in a direction that will hopefully be the beginning of something great. Because when I leave this earth, I want to leave something behind, and not just money, but I want to be able to leave something behind for the world to say, hey, you know, this person, you know, Sean was this kind of person. He touched these many lives. He influenced this many people. He made the world better. Because really, I don't know no other reason to be living in this world other than to be living for somebody else. You know, you need to be able to live to help people, not live to, you know, just serve people or be enslaved or, you know, any of that bullshit. But I mean, to live to your purpose should be able to live to help the ones that can't help themselves, and help influence, you know, things and move things in a positive direction. And if there's negativity, we need to, you know, either face it head on and demolish it, or we need to detour and go away from it. And but I just want to leave something behind, you know, and then too, for my family, for my kids, to say, hey, you know, daddy was, you know, this type of man, that, or granddaddy was doing that, you know, he did this, oh, it's so cool. And it's so on, you know, it's generational. It's a systematic thing, you know, things are put in place for us to accomplish. And then from there, we go on to the next. And then when we pass on, then, you know, it's left for our, you know, offspring, for our kids and their kids and their kids, and so on. It's a pattern. Other than that, I mean, ain't nobody. I'm not out here living for the money. I'm not out here living for the big old house, the cars, the vacation trips and all that stuff. It's cool. I would love to see. I want to see the world, but that ain't what I'm living for. I'm living for a greater purpose that ascends past myself and for future generations. That's what I'm living for. I guess you could say I'm living a unselfish life, if that makes sense. But I'm going to, while I'm living an unselfish life, I'm still going to do some little things for myself to make me happy. But my happiness is going to depend on how well I can execute what I'm trying to do and what I can leave behind for my family. And that's going to be the true happiness when I'm, old man, and it's time for me to leave this world, or I'm on my deathbed or whatever, and I have the ones that I love around me. That's what's going to determine, was my life worth living, or was I just living in the world worthless? Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. Was my life worth living, or was I living in a world worthless? I don't know. But anyway, man, right now I'm just working on, my music, working on my vocals. I'm doing my own, practicing by myself. But eventually, I do want to get with a vocal coach. And if there's anybody out there that know of a great vocal coach, and you're here in the Houston area that really can work with somebody that's never done any kind of vocal training, but really coming from the ground up and just and I want to work with somebody that has the patience. I don't want to work with no voice coach that's expect you to do this, do that, and do that when they've done it and they have all the experience in the world, but they don't have that patience. Because me personally, I don't care who you are, I have patience for whatever, man. And if you're here to learn, then we're going to learn, and that's your job. If you're a coach, then you're there to coach. If you're a teacher, you're there to teach. You're going to have to be as patient as possible. You're going to have to be in a redundant environment where it's over and repetitive, and it's over and it's repetitive, because a lot of people don't learn the same way the last person learned or the next person will learn. They learn how they learn. So you have to be able to adapt and evolve as an educator, as a coach, as a whatever. You have to. And getting frustrated and getting pissed off because somebody needs to learn the way you want them to learn, that ain't how it works. Because if it was, that means everybody would be the same. And if this world was the same, then what kind of world would we live in? But anyway, that's enough of me talking, man. This is Sean Wilmore, a.k.a. Big Southern, a.k.a. B Southern, or B Southern Photography, and soon to be videography. And this is just my Thursday spiel, and I guess my little rant, and just getting some thoughts out there, talking to y'all, and hopefully I helped somebody, or maybe I gave somebody an idea, or maybe somebody can help me. But like I said, man, I'm really here in this world to live an unselfish life, but I still want those little glimmers of happiness, just enough for me to say my life in this world was worth living, and not living in a world that was worthless, or my time was worthless. Make the time that I have worth something, and leave something for the next, generation, and that's where I need to be. So, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna consider to keep working on everything, keep my mindset, keep my focus. I'm gonna try my best to work on one thing, complete that, but the way my mind works, it's just, I'm all over the place. But I promise you, all this is gonna come together. That ball of yarn, all those pieces of yarn, and keep rolling them up until they become a ball. It's they strands, and then they put them together and become a ball. It's gonna come together. I know it is. I feel it. And I done came a long way from where I was, and it's just the way I am. It's the way I'm built. So if y'all don't like it, y'all can kiss my you know what. I'm here for the long haul. I'm here to stay. Y'all should have the same mentality. If you feel like you have any kind of drive to have your own business, to have your own anything that's worth something to you, and you want to do it, if it's selling lawn chairs, if it's car salesman, if it's, slinging shit, if it's, being a doctor, a lawyer, or you want to be a musician, you want to, tell jokes for a living, be a comedian, be in the movies and all that other stuff. No matter what you want to do, if it's your dream, if it's your aspiration, if it's something that you want to do and not nobody else, but that you want to do, then go do that shit. Find a way to get away from that 9 to 5. If you got to work that 9 to 5 for a few years, save your money, or position yourself in a way where you can leave and start your own business or start your own whatever, go do it, man. Go do it. Because there's so much happening in this world. Of course, we ain't promised tomorrow, so shit. If we ain't promised tomorrow, then go do something. Go live. Go be about something. And go change somebody's life. Go touch somebody's life in a positive way. And see what happens. Because I'm all about karma. I know I steady give off great karma. People tell me that. And, great things are happening. Great things are coming. And, I have that feeling. It's in my stomach, man. I feel it. It's in my spirit. I feel it. So this is just a rant. Hopefully, it helped y'all. And if it didn't help you, and if you made it through this whole video, man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Just, go and support. If you don't want to spend your money, or if you don't want to buy any of my music, that's cool. Just share it then. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost you anything. You can like it. You can share it. You can follow me if you love my stuff. And if you don't like it and you made it through the video, then I apologize. It wasn't for you. But like I say, you can check out my music. Newest single, My Lady, is on every digital platform there is out there. Deezer, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, you name it, Tidal, all that, man. Just go out, share it. Big Southern is my stage name, BIGSUTHEN, Big Southern. I also do photography, B Southern Photography. That's on Instagram. You can check me out. You can check out Big Southern at Big Southern on Instagram, and that'll take you to all my other pages. I'm here. You can Google me. I'm on Google. Google Big Southern, BIGSUTHEN. That's what they need to start doing, because all them other damn links and shit. Google Big Southern, not SOUTHERN or whatever, but Big, BIG, and then Southern without the O, SUTHEN. Google me and I'll pop up. And then all my music and all my links and everything I've ever done in this world so far, you will be able to find it. So that is, but I'll put some links in the description below and all that other stuff, as they say below, with arrows. Yeah, I'll do all that. Put the links there, a couple of them, and then that should take you to wherever you need to go, where you can find me. But just support me, man, and just reach out to me. And if you just want to send a message of inspiration, do that, and I will respond. I will comment back. If you have anything negative to say, I might respond. I might, but I doubt it. But if you don't have anything good to say, man, just stay away from me. Stay away from me. Because I'm damn sure going to stay away from y'all. But if you got positive energy, come rock with me, come roll with me. And you're going to see the evolution of Sean, man. You're going to see the evolution of Big Southern, man. Things are going to change. Things are going to get right. And like I say, man, birthday is in October. Gonna be a nice little, a young 39, and proud of it. So it is what it is, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me, supporting me. Everybody overseas that's messing with my music, those royalties and things like that. I appreciate them, and they just going right back into the business flow, man. Everything is just it's going right back in there, so I can bring y'all more music, bring y'all better content. And then on top of that, with the music and the videos, and then I'm gonna start working on my short films and my documentaries, because that's so real. I got some stories to tell. I got people out there that have stories to tell, and I want to be a part of them telling that story. So y'all mess with me, hit me up. Links will be in the description below. And Big Southern is what I go by, BIGSUTHEN. And also my photography, B Southern, BSUTHEN photography. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook. I'm there. So love y'all, appreciate y'all. I will holler at y'all, and y'all be good. Be safe. Do what you need to do to be safe for you and your family. If you got vaccinated, cool. If you haven't got vaccinated, cool. And if you have vaccinated, stop pressuring other people that got vaccinated. And if you haven't got vaccinated, stop pressuring other people that got vaccinated. Hey, we all in this world together. It's going to be what's going to be. End of the day, it's all with the man upstairs, the Most High. Say your prayers. Live your life right. Eat right. Drink a lot of water. All that good stuff. I ain't no doctor, so you ain't got to listen to me. Just saying. And like I say, have positive energy, man. A lot of that. Try not to stress so much, man. Life is ain't gotta be so damn serious all the time, man. Try to laugh every day. Try to laugh at least 3 times a day, because I know I do. You do that, that'll help you. You know what I mean? Make you feel better. And, I love y'all. Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah.
Love, 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 love.
Special.
Oh, I love my lady, my darling. Oh, I love my girl.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I do.
Love my lady, my lady.
What we talking about? Let's go. Never thought I would have the baddest woman, never. She's a ride or die, fly in any weather. Makes my heart sing and skip a couple beats. I know in the street fight she'll hold the other man's feet, huh? That's why I grip her tight. That's why she hold me close. We always looking round, but not.